What I've been thinking about today is how important community is in a health journey. For real, I don't know what I would do without being connected to people who are moving in the same direction with their health. People who want to get healthy and stay healthy, and people who are learning how to live like healthy people, not just go on a diet. I really believe that if I did not have that kind of community in my own life, I probably would have regained a lot of weight by now. Because staying healthy is not just about knowing what to do. It's about who you surround yourself with. And it's about conversations that you're having and whether the environment around you is pulling you backward or helping to pull you forward. That's a big part of why I host group coaching every week for my clients. Yes, I teach. Yes, I coach. But more than that, we come together. We hear one another's stories. We share wins. We talk through challenges and we learn together. That matters so much, especially if you don't naturally have a healthy support around you at home or at work or in your everyday life. This week, we're talking about healthy surroundings. And part of that is absolutely the people that we surround ourselves with. Last night on Zoom, my husband and I were sharing about what it was like navigating the cruise we were on last week. And there were a lot of choices, temptations, and moments that we had to be intentional. But being in community made it easier because we had already talked through our goals and our intentions, our choices that we wanted to make. And when you're eating in a way that supports your health, it also helps control cravings, which makes those decisions easier too. That conversation ended up helping other people who have travel coming up because that's what community does. One person's story becomes someone else's encouragement and strategy. Another client joined this morning and we talked about what life is going to look like as she gets close to her goal that she set when she first started working with me. I love that conversation because one of my favorite things is helping people transition into real life in a sustainable way, not just to lose weight, not to just hit a goal, but actually live as a healthy person for good. Another client wanted help adjusting a recipe so it would better support her goals. And another one shared that her metabolic age went down. And of course, we celebrated that together. That's one of my favorite parts of this kind of community. We don't just celebrate the big number on the scale. We celebrate all those other health markers. When our muscle goes up, when visceral fat goes down, when metabolic age goes down, we're basically ready to throw a party. Every client's story is different. Some are preparing for active retirement and future grandkids. Some are learning how to support their health while using a GLP-1 medication. And some are walking through really hard life circumstances. And they still know that caring for their health matters more than ever. That's why I care so much about this community and being in community, because nobody needs to do this alone. And we 100% do better when we're not. Community gives you perspective. It gives you support. It gives you examples. It gives you momentum. And sometimes it gives you strength when you're too tired to create it on your own. There is a huge part of what we do together. We don't just talk about getting the weight off. We learn how to build a life that helps us stay healthy for good. And I invite you to come join us and be a part of it.